Yes, sir. We back.
Yeah.
Couch Potato Boys.
Yeah.
For a special interview.
Man, stop playing.
special interview.
What?
This is MGO.
Y'all know the vibes.
This is OG.
Yeah.
Marty Marr. We here for a special interview. First of all, this is, my father. Entrepreneur. Started Weare from Chicago.
Talk about it.
But we're going to get to it. So, how you doing, man? How you doing?
Good. What's happening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. You made it. You made it to the Couch Potato Boys. Oh, yeah. You made it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. So, we're gonna start from the beginning. So, where you from? What part of town? You know what I'm saying? Where you grew up? How was it in high school? Stuff like that.
From Chicago, born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. Okay, Chi-Town, south side of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the Inglewood neighborhood, and over to the east side. Grew up on 79th Street, east side of Chicago. Chicago is a real, I'm going to say, powerful city. I want to say it's the 8th largest city in the world. There's so much opportunity there, and me, I grew up in a house with my dad owned a print shop, so he was an entrepreneur. He raised a whole family with his own business, and heavily involved, me, all the guys and actually ladies also in my family heavily involved in sports. So being an athlete in the city, had a great experience growing up. And ended up going to the neighborhood grammar school. Shout out to Horseman.
Horseman, okay.
And from there I went to Mendel. Okay, the famous Mendel Catholic high school. College prep, I want to say. And Mendel was just a life-changing experience for me.
So in Chicago, what part, like 70s, 80s?
Yeah, I grew up in the 70s, 80s era.
So
70s, baby.
So basically, like, this is the question we really ask. Like, who is the best rapper at that time, or who's the most popular rapper at that time?
Rap really wasn't on the scene too much in Chicago at that time. It was back then. It was more of a house music scene. Okay, and so
that's where it started at, right? In
Chicago. Chicago is the home of house, and that was just an unbelievable experience to see, and me myself being involved, being a pioneer of the hip hop industry as a whole. So seeing the transition from, the R&B, disco, and then this industry called hip hop, and now hip hop it's turned into, I guess, rap.
Right.
Get you. So you in high school. Give me a day in high school, but basically a regular day. Like you going to school, whatever you doing, if you going to school or not. What's going on?
Everything going on.
Right.
I grew up on the bus and the train, so I public transportation to school every day. So I caught 2 buses, 1 train every day getting to school. I went to school in a whole nother neighborhood. I went to school in what they call the hundreds. Okay, so
wild hundreds.
But it was awesome. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. The fun, the experience, just the energy, and that experience, put me in the position I'm in today.
So them days that it like snowed in Chicago because Nashville, when it snows down here, we shut everything
Rain,
down.
sleet, or snow.
Yeah, y'all still, life is moving on. Like,
Yes,
y'all don't
sir.
stop.
That's
Y'all don't-
horrible.
I know, like,
6
snowing,
degrees out there on the bus stop, going to school, regardless.
regardless.
So just imagine. You imagine that, you know, coming up regardless. You going to school. It could be 2 feet of snow. You going to school.
So can you
know,
talk about that a
so
little bit? Like
that's
how
a different hustle.
Yeah.
That's a different drive.
Yeah.
You know, when I started
Yeah.
traveling around the country and I saw the mentality and the hustle in different people, you know, and trust me, I'm not stereotyping anything because, you know, it's hustlers everywhere you go, you know, but for the most part, you got some people that weather or things like that deter them, you know, or say I'm staying in because it's raining today or it's wet, it's cold outside, I'm not going out in that snow, you know, so with us it's like, let's get it, you know, because when I grew up, when it snowed, it was more money, you know what I mean? We shovel snow to get money, so, you know, it's always opportunity, you know what I mean?
Okay, so growing up, high school, we got that. What was your first hustle? Like your first real hustle. Like
My first real hustle
before you-
was a snow cone stand at 9 years old, all right?
Wow.
That was my first hustle, snow cone stand at 9 years old, you know. So, you know, bottom line is, you know, I had one of them dads where, you know, I said, Dad, can I get some money? I need some money. And my dad said, no, you need a job or you need you need your hustle. You need to learn how to make some money, you know. And so at a young age, you always drilled that and instilled that in us. And so 9 years old, snow cone stand, icy cups, that type of thing in front of the house. And then from there, t-shirt business, you know, and then party business, you know what I'm saying? Throw a party here, you know, pack it out, make money, that type of thing. And so you just expanded from there onto college campuses and then, you know, from city to city.
Let me ask you this, OG, right quick. So when I think about Chicago, and it's I was thinking about this earlier when I knew when I got the news, hey, we interviewing, you know, Godfather. I said, cool. I got to thinking about Harlem Nights at the end. All right, they just packed up and had all the holes packed up. You know, Ray, where we gonna move to? Well, I think you was talking to Richard Pryor. Well, I think we gonna go to Chicago.
Thanks.
Yes, see what I'm saying?
Yo,
I
thanks.
said, what? I was just kind of looking at that movie, and here I am, you know what I'm saying, on a soon-to-be syndicated, national kind of, you know, podcast. We'll be there. Y'all just stay tuned in.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
But with that being said, at the end of that movie, when he said Chicago, having this time to sit down with you, OG, how much of that time back in them, you know, that Harlem Nights, that was like what, 18, 16, somewhere through there. How much of that actually played a role in Chicago and kind of like molding Chicago where it is now? How much of that, you know what I'm saying? How much of that game?
Well, it's a lot of history in Chicago. You know? One, a lot of people don't know Chicago was founded by a black man.
What?
You know, Jean Baptiste Point du Sable. You know, so it's a lot of, you know, rich black history in that city. You know, so absolutely, it's a whole lot of migrations. It's a whole lot of things that help shape the city. But it's a magnificent city, and it's a city full of culture, and you know, full of great experiences as well that people don't talk about.
That's deep.
So boom, you went to, now we in college. Now I know you because you was in Tuskegee, then you went to Lane College.
Absolutely. When I first went to college, I was an engineer.
And then you went to TSU, right?
Absolutely. I was
Gotcha.
an engineering major. Okay, but I went from engineering to becoming a party promoter.
Okay.
So, you know, it went from, you know, I found out that party and engineering didn't mix. So. And then the parties became successful and, you know, fun and things like that. So, instead of that A average, B average, we end up with a C average, that type of thing. And, that didn't mix. So from there, Lane College, same thing, different start, we're Methodist family, Methodist background. So it's a lot of history with that school as well. And so that was a good experience, but, that was get right. They put me on track.
Small town,
put me on track. And, once again, the parties, entertainment as well. And so that's when, we started Weare, Groove Line, those companies, throwing the parties here in Tennessee, clothing, out the trunk, hottest styles from up north, bringing them south, and that just blew up. And so it got to the point where, few things happened. Like, this guy.
I was born at Lane College. And they told me I had to go to Lane College.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nasty work.
Lane College, baby.
Nasty work, bro.
How'd I get to Lane College?
My daughter's a Lane College, baby.
Oh, yeah.
So, I got a question,
So
OG.
Tennessee State was right up the street, and Nashville was like, oh my goodness, just fell in love with Nashville, the first time I ever came. So I knew day one, I said, hey, this is where we need to be. So we just came on a little bigger playing field, bigger city, so, we can establish the hip-hop store Weare.
What made you decide to go to party promoting? Besides going to being an engineer.
That's a good question. Well, that started in high school.
Okay.
I went to a high school called Mendel Catholic High School in Chicago. The high school I went to was unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? We were a venue. The students were party promoters. They were DJs. They were club owners at a very young age. And so our school was known for all of the parties, the house parties, live remotes from the radio station, live at Mendel, concerts live at Mendel on our campus. We actually had a campus. So it was like unbelievable. So changing point in my life was, I want to say my sophomore year of high school is when Run DMC came to Mendel and did a live concert. And it was just so packed. The experience was unbelievable. I saw so much money being transferred. And that experience, I said, hey, wait, I want to be in this business. I got to learn this business. And so all through high school, I dripped on entertainment, dabbled with it. But when I hit college, I just saw it as a big opportunity. And it took off.
So being a party promoter at both Lane, which you went at Lane and Tuskegee, both of them?
Absolutely.
There's differences. Can you talk about the difference between being a party promoter at Lane and Tuskegee?
Well, Lane, once again, was mostly get right.
Yeah.
Get your grades back together. You know what I mean? Get your discipline back in order. You know what I'm saying?
Get your focus though.
Yeah.
Small town. Small town, small
and,
school.
It's so convenient because I could say Memphis right up the street, Nashville right up the street. Chicago's really 6 hours away.
Right.
So, it was more so in the lab. You know what I mean? Like, building, networking, that type of thing, throwing parties, throwing events here and there, selling clothes off the trunk, that type of thing, building relationships with store clothing companies and, just really, really setting the flag as this is what I want to do. This is where we're going with it, So it went from a hobby and it transformed into a business.
Hey, bro. Check that camera from me.
And the couch will tell the boys we'll be right back after these messages.
Alright, so you left after TSU. Now you at TSU, right?
Yep.
And now it's land to go to Sunshine. Of course, you know what I'm saying? This is Nashville. Cashville, you know what I'm saying?
Cashville.
And while you're at school, you start a store called Weare.
Man,
That's tough.
what was you thinking, or how did you come up with it? What was going on?
You?
Did you get out the bus or plane and be like,
I want to do
opportunity? I see it. It's right there.
Something like that. Almost like that. Not exactly. Because, once again, me being from Chicago and being a part of the hip hop movement, as far as the entertainment, the parties, and then the clothing, that hit big. So like in Chicago, we had Jewtown, we had, 47th Street, 87th Street, Madison Street, Rose, we had those spots, but what really took over was the whole hip hop movement, the African American clothing lines, like the Carl Kanai, the Fat Farm, the FUBU, that just took off, and so when, that was just the thing, that's what everybody was doing, that was the big trend, and so when, I came here and it really didn't exist, I saw a lot of opportunity.
And this is like what, 90?
But this is like
95?
93, 94.
Okay.
In that era, and so it's just unbelievable. And so I just knew, and just doing the numbers, I knew, stores, that did 10 million a year, 20 million in revenue. And so, my mindset was, if I came into a smaller market and, if I can just get the game 10% right, I could see a few million a year at a young age, and it kind of worked out in my favor.
That's what's up.
I think it was a blessing to be able to witness when Cameron and them first came out with Old Boy, the cologne. A lot of cats in Nashville, and I understood. They didn't understand the East Coast. I followed a lot of these coasts because, of course, I'm from New York.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Born,
I went down to the spot and do a little shopping. I bought me an orange polo shirt. It was I think that was probably about the only at that the orange polo shirt with the Levi khakis. 150, 75. Good shit. No, good shit. I wasn't, because I knew it was family that I was spending with.
Yo, fact.
So once I got to the cash register, guess what I seen over? It was the Old Boy. I just seen the video. They just dropped the video, Old Boy. The only one in Nashville that had that Old Boy cologne. They didn't have no Fat Cat. That was years. Yeah, he inspired a lot of these. Seriously.
No fact.
I'm not talking about none of that. You get four pair of pants for $20 and they got the pockets on the side. No, I'm not talking about that.
What the fuck?
We're talking about the good garments. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. And Groove can vouch for this.
It's just when he says watch this.
So we all way through parties. Right. I said, Groove, I need something fresh. He said, Don, you showed up at the right fucking time. I said, what you got? Then I got a buy one free. Buy one, get some free.
Right.
This is at the same time when Martin was third or fourth season. Real shit. Watch this. You remember the third, when the nigga jumped out the TV in the cartoon? You remember this? Yeah. All right. So that season, yo, Groove, what you got? Pelly pair dress up boots. Thanks. Niggas didn't know. 150. The Pelly dress up boots, nigga. Watch this. We not done. He said, Don, look close. I looked at the boot. The motherfucker had 45 bullets. The end. I was killing them niggas even before I got the nigga. I got the suit for free. I got the suit for free. I was getting pussy. I didn't even want. This is what I be telling niggas this. A nigga's like, that's what you talking about. What? Now you niggas get to go back and rewind this shit. I told y'all niggas. Y'all couldn't know.
What's going on?
You but that everything was authentic. Everything was fucking authentic down there, man. So we appreciate you being in the community and inspiring a lot of entrepreneurs, big homie. Yeah.
So I got cheese a little. When you was at Groover, you had everybody come through. Now I remember one year you had the FUBU come through. We had them set up right there. Then the kids came through. It was a whole setup. So look, I just wonder, how did them events happen? Especially in that area, Dodge City.
Absolutely.
How did them events happen? Because looking back as a kid, I didn't know this was Dodge City like that. Like I didn't really care, honestly.
Yeah.
But also like me going there now, and you having these stars and Dodge in the middle of
Dodge City.
It's the wilderness. Like, how was that process?
Well, it's I always tell people love is the strongest force. And so just like you said, we would bring artists, so-called celebrities, to the neighborhood all the time, and they would want to come to the market. We'd tell them, we want to do business. If you come do business with us, you got to come to the hood. You got to come to the community. And so they would come to the community, but in return, we would give these people in the community, opportunity, that they never have. We would help a lot of people that didn't have, and so a blessing, doesn't need an excuse. You don't need an excuse for a blessing. You know what I mean? And so, and it's not too many people that want to block a blessing. Most of the stuff we did in the community, we never charged. Just come on out, get autographed, you can speak to people. Not only that, we helped a lot of people get on in the industry, that type of thing. So this just wasn't just the average business model. You understand what I'm saying? Grooveware wasn't just your average retail store. It just wasn't a retail store. We were here in the community where people came up there to get game. You know what I'm saying? They came up there to get on. You know what I'm saying? And for opportunity. You know what I mean? There was a lot of people's first that happened there. You know what I'm saying? First time they met this person, the first time they witnessed this, or first time they witnessed that. And so once again, that was part of the goal, is for us to re-empower and uplift our community. So we embrace each other, I embrace them, they embrace me. It's love, so it's nothing but love, and it's well appreciated.
That's what's up, man. So I got a quick question. So, you coming up, you got your own line now and stuff through college, through TSU and things like that. The friends you had when you was younger, right? Because you started to elevate and now have a groove where, did you have to cut some of those friends off, or did you got the same old friends you pretty much came on with when you was at the TSU, to the TSU point?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
That's a really good question. For the most part, I pretty much had the same friends that I had day one. You know what I mean? I may have different business partners.
Right.
Right. No,
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So my friends are my friends. My family is my family, and it really has nothing to do with my business. You understand what I'm saying?
So you keep it separate. Keep it separate.
And it's something that you have to learn over time. How to keep it separate and how to keep a balance. But just because you're successful in what you do, and some you grew up with or your so-called friends may not be as successful, don't mean they can't be your friends. You see what I'm saying? So if everybody's mature, and once again, if love is the strongest force, and the overall goal is to see everybody win or to help each other, then there it is. We put our feelings to the side if they're negative and grow, then that's what it's about. So, I come up once again in the hood. I come up you know, with a strong, close-knit family where, you know, really is no big eyes, little U's. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, friends are friends, but business partners may change. I've outgrown a lot of business partners, you know, because my business may have been different. My vision may have been bigger, you know. So, and it's nothing wrong with that, but you want to keep that balance and keep it cool, or you'll go crazy.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
You know, you'll go crazy. You need your friends to keep you balanced.
Okay.
So they know you, they love you.
Right. Okay, so after TSU, what happened next? Where did life take you after TSU?
After TSU, once again, I was blessed to open up Groove Weare my last year at TSU. And so, you know, Groove Weare, you know, did over $1 million his first year in business. I ran Groove Weare for over 17 years consecutively, you know, and did pretty well in that industry. Industry went for a curve. And then I got involved with network marketing industry.
Okay.
And so, basically, just, you know, working hard, doing what I love, that type of thing, and being blessed to be able to do what I love and enjoy what I do, you know?
So me being younger and you, like, we been around stars and stuff like that. Like, that was kind of normal, but it was more like I still can see they're like, yo, Groove, what you doing today? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of you asking the artist, like most people be like, oh, that's him. You like, yo, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Following behind him, but the artist was following behind you. So it's more like, when I seen that when I was younger, I was like, oh, that's crazy, but he famous though, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is Dad, he's famous.
Hey, Dad,
So it was more, so how was that like when you felt like one of the biggest stars in the world, just be like, yo, like, Groove.
Well, you know, it's all about, once again, being consistent, you know what I mean? And you know, doing what you do and mastering what you do. And so basically, you know, in the entertainment, you know, we were masters of marketing, promotions, and sales. That's my specialty, you know, marketing, promoting events, and selling product, you know. And so bottom line, you know, in the promotion business, when you're in a market or you have certain markets that are your markets, and you do the job and you do the job well, you become in demand. You understand what I'm saying? And so, you know, these artists, you know, it's not like that on an everyday basis where, you know, it's just really like that. But, you know, in most cases, these artists are coming into your market. They're coming into your town. So they're visiting. You understand what I'm saying? And in those cases, they're like, "Hey man, what's happening in town?" You know what I'm saying? You know?
They don't know nothing.
And you know, a lot of them go to the radio station and say, "Hey, you know, recommend me," you know, or they go to the college, they recommend me, or you know, people in the industry. You know, you go to Nashville because you know we were in the industry. We had accounts in the music industry. We had accounts in the clothing industry. So when they had representatives, they would come and say, hey, you know, stop by the store. What's going on? You know, and then the thing about the store, in the role we played in the community, we were always promoting. So even if you had an event going on or you had an event going on, you would bring that down to the store and we would help promote your event. You know, we would help you make your event successful, you know. So it got to the point where everybody bring VIP tickets and sell them out the store for the event. We'll sell the outfits, we'll sell the tickets for them, you know. So it got to that point, so we were always on the radio on a daily basis. VIP tickets at Groove Weare. You could pick up VIP tickets at Groove Weare. So even if it wasn't my event, it could have been your event, or your event, like I said, your event. But once you promoted the event, you would go down to Groove Weare and say, hey, can I drop off 100 of these VIP tickets for $100 a ticket, and I'm gonna tell them on the radio they can pick them up at your store, that type of thing. So it got to the point where just about everything going on in the city we knew about, and then or we were involved, we were promoting the event, that type of thing. Radio, you know, on a name on the radio every day. Tickets at Groove. You see what I'm saying? Live remote at Weare. Autograph signing Weare. All those types of things. So we stayed in the loop, stayed in the know, you know, that type of thing.
Interesting.
So I remember the fashion shows. So you used to have fashion shows while Weare was open.
Oh yeah.
So every year, I mean, you weren't around like that because I don't know. But I know you was around like that.
What's going on?
No, bro, you was inside. You was
custom.
You probably was inside like that. You probably was hooping or something. You never know. Yeah. But you was there.
Yeah.
You used to throw these fashion shows.
Yeah.
And every fashion show used to be whoever the hottest artist used to be there.
Dang, I missed it.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Basically, it was wonderful, bro. It was wonderful.
And
bro.
excuse my language, because we after that time period, you bunch of fucking haters in Nashville. Yeah, I fucking said it. When you see me in the street, what niggas be hating? You niggas know when the Godfather was up there, you niggas was hating. You niggas are still fucking hating. You fucking haters. It's fucking sad, and you wonder why your fuck ass can't go no goddamn well. That's why I talk that black shit.
Wait till you do this.
Alright? I ain't got no friction with nobody. I love everybody in Nashville. But when you niggas hate on the same cat that can help you, you niggas just didn't want to go get your goddamn LLC, straighten your goddamn numbers out, and do the shit you need to fucking do.
No,
But then you want to be mad at him because you see somebody from another side of the planet in Chi.
It's actually
One of the eight biggest cities in the United States. Come down and shake it in Tennessee, and you niggas couldn't do it. You fucking unhumble motherfucker.
No facts. No facts. No, okay. I don't get it. You used to do the fashion shows, boo. So how was that putting that together every year and finding the choreographer? Because I remember one year you gave me a whole leather suit. It was made. I think her name was Aviva. I think.
Yeah. It was just, man, unbelievable. It was so much fun, you know. So much fun. So much, you know. Hell of an experience from everybody involved, you know. And once again, we have a lot of success stories. A lot of people, you know, that were involved with the show now working in the industry somewhere. Some of them are deep in the industry, you know. So, I mean, it's just nothing but good things when we hear about the show. Everybody, you know. And so, you know, I want to say stay tuned because now we're putting together a tour. You know, we're putting together a tour where we're going to city with the show. We used to do the show once a year, and then we moved up to twice a year. But now, you know, we're putting together a 10-city tour. And we know as time grows, that tour grows to 20, 30 cities. But, you know, coming soon to a city near you.
That's what's
Y'all heard it right here. Exclusive shit, y'all.
On the boys.
Yeah, it's going down.
All right, so now, we're transitioning from all that. We did all that. Now we got the network marketing guru. Now, when I was a kid, I used to be at all the network marketing meetings. He used to have me there, like right there, front row center. Where people used to come up to me and be like, "Listen, your dad's a mathematical genius. I don't know how he does it, but he did it for me." I was like, "Bro, what?" I had grown men cry, all that, bro. Like, you changed my life. Now, I know you transition from the store to network marketing or fashion. You still doing fashion, but you transition to network marketing. How was that?
Absolutely. Oh, man, it was. Now, you know, believe it or not, I never saw myself doing the network marketing. It's something that stumbled, you know, across. I stumbled across.
Right.
or it stumbled across me. Okay, but actually my cousin in Chicago, Jeff Chambers, shout out to Jeff, cuz he jumped on my back about network marketing. He kept, dripping on me, showing me, hey man, we need to do this, and I'm like, I'm already in, I can't say knee deep. I'm up to my head with this entertainment business, So he's, I got involved to support him, and then he got me to a convention, and at this convention, I was impressed. I saw people that were making, yearly income on a monthly basis, basically. I saw some people that were making some good checks, and I'm like, I was impressed. And I said, man, like, I got to look into this a little more. And so, long story short, got involved. And once again, it's marketing. It's promotions. So, from there, I was a student of the game for the first, I'd say, few months. Well, actually for the first few years, but I ended up reaching the top of the company in my first 7 months. And from there, it was just, I would say, couldn't stop. We went on building from city to city to city, all across the nation, and even, a few other continents. And so the network marketing experience was, it was life-changing. It's an experience that really, really opened my eyes and educated me on more ways and better ways to handle money, So just unbelievable.
So I got a question. You've obviously been around some of them people, them top tier people. You ever been starstruck?
Who?
Starstruck. Like you seen like a big time person. It was like, whoa, that's, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you ever been starstruck, bro?
I gotta ask the question. Have you, I mean, some people don't get starstruck, but hey, have you?
Woosah! Oh, woosah! What are you talking about? You get 50 cents, I can borrow, bro.
I just gotta ask, man, because
okay, we got you. Go ahead.
Let me tell you when I get starstruck.
We're gonna stick beside you.
Help.
Let me tell you when I get starstruck.
Right.
Is when that star write that superstar paycheck.
I hear you. Talk about it.
That's when I get starstruck.
Yes.
That's when I get excited. That's when I get excited,
No, but some people just be like, whoa, I'm in the room with so-and-so. I didn't see you, so yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know
how it goes.
I will say it's about energy.
Yeah.
And, there are certain people, that can raise the level of energy in the room. I'll put it like that, So, you can be around certain people where you are excited. You know what I'm saying? You can just feel the energy,
Yeah.
And that's real.
Okay.
That's real.
Right.
But, I'm the type of person that I've been impressed by accomplishments, vision, passion, love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People winning at a high level.
Gotcha.
So let me ask you this, OG. So in the near future, whatnot, could you tell us a few things besides the? Do you have anything else going besides the 10 to 20
absolutely.
City tour, young man, and where they can actually find you as well, in case they want to, follow more of your work?
Absolutely. Well, we just launched the clothing line, Black Denim. Black Denim.
Talk about it.
Okay. Black Denim by Groove Line. In stores now. So coming soon to a store near you. Black Denim is top quality, you know, at a good price. High-end fashion at a good price. Style with soul, you know. Our brand, our style, you know. So we have different styles in denim, tees, hoodies. We do custom, the whole line. But Black Denim clothing line is where it is. It's, you know, a Groove line by Groove line. This is Black Denim I'm wearing. Black Denim, Jean Weare. Black Denim. All this is Black Denim. So, you know.
But y'all niggas want to hate. I understand, but I don't understand. Come on.
Well, we gotta get y'all in Black Denim. We gotta get.
We gotta get the whole Concentrated Boys in Black Denim.
We need that.
Black Denim and Concentrated Boys gotta collab.
Absolutely.
We got to. Okay, so boom. Last thing I want to talk about is when you basically what is your most accomplished goal that you already reached? I'm gonna close it out with that. That's a bar.
Oh, yeah, got one more.
We got one
We got
more.
one more. Just gotta start the shits.
Now that's a good question. That's a good question.
We need an answer.
That's a good question.
He's like,
I'm saying something you hit, you like, I'm him. At this point, like for example, like LeBron, right? He say, this is what he say. I'm not saying this is true, but this is what he say. He said when he came back for 3-1, he felt like I'm the GOAT.
right.
When was that moment when you felt like I'm the GOAT?
I'm him.
I'm unstoppable.
Yeah.
Facts.
We'll probably have to go back to Groove Wear. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was some thing.
You'd have to go back
In
to
the background.
Groove Wear, you know, from starting out the trunk, from having a vision, you know. I had so many people tell me that, you know, hip-hop clothing store in Nashville, Tennessee, it won't work, that type of thing. And I'm like,
Country
just
music
don't know.
scene. Yeah.
So, Groove Wear, you know, like I said, in North Nashville, in the community. We started out the trunk, went from the trunk to the house, went from the house to the storefront, and it became a multi-million-dollar business, you know. But not just about the money and the revenue, just a lot of the accomplishments and the trends that we set, you know. Doing business with the Viva in Italy, the Versace family, you know.
They love me. Shout out to the Viva though.
Mari, you know, being the first to take Mari to the Source magazine. And then in the Source magazine back then, from a shoe that we designed and we brought, you know, our vision that took off, you know. And to this day, they still using different concepts, you know, that we brought to the table, you know. So at a young age, disrupting the entire industry was when it was like, oh, whoa, you know, we got it. We can play with anybody, you know. And so that's brought us to where we are today, you know, 30 years later, you know, manufacturing, owning our own clothing line, being in stores, you know, it's living the dream.
Oh, you.
Living the dream.
So, I got a question. Looking back, I mean, obviously you're big time successful. Was there any point in time that you ever felt like it's not gonna pop like it did? You know what I'm saying? Like them dark days, because we all doing all our hustles.
It's never a day I thought it wasn't gonna pop.
Talk about it.
It's some days I ain't know how it was gonna pop. It never wasn't a doubt in my mind that it wasn't gonna pop. It was gonna pop. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, once you're in that zone and you focus And once you get that confidence is there, you have that vision, you know, you're on your way. You know, you're on your way. You focus. You see it clear. You know what I'm saying? So.
Now I got my last question for you. You know, I gotta start the shit with you. How you growing up in Chicago? You're a Jordan guy. You grew up watching Jordan. Convince everyone, because there's some people that may side with you.
I thought I told you to tell him to keep the balls off the table. Go on there.
Well, obviously the conversation we have off camera.
Go ahead. But we're gonna talk about this on the next pod. By ourselves. We're gonna talk about this on the next pod. But go ahead.
Literally.
Get your shit off. We'll let you get your shit off now. But on the next pod, we're gonna talk to you about this. Go ahead. Bro.
I gotta ask.
Okay, this is the interview. Go ahead.
Gotta ask. Why do you think Jordan's better than LeBron all time?
Why do I think Jordan's better than LeBron?
Why do you think Jordan's better than all time? Or just talk, or yeah, answer that question. Why is Jordan better than LeBron all time?
If he is. If he is, I'm just saying. That's
big if.
Just putting my 2 cents in it. If he is, let's just say it. But go ahead.
That's a young man discussion.
Right, you know.
But you just talk about the era.
Yeah, the impact.
Jordan.
Yeah, the impact.
Talk about it. Talk about just.
Because he won 6 in a row.
I have one question.
What's up?
Why are you wearing Jordan shoes?
Damn, I shouldn't have worn these. Damn it.
I'm just saying.
My obsession.
His shoes are good.
I've never seen you wear LeBron shoes.
Because I wear LeBrons on the court.
I'm just saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
I didn't ask for an excuse.
Damn.
All I'm saying is I see you
Reverse.
regular now.
Right.
And every time I see you faithfully wearing Mike.
Yeah, you wear Mike.
Absolutely.
Why?
Absolutely. Because the shoes go crazy. It's really not even about Michael Jordan, the player, like the reason I wear the shoes.
You don't think
his
so?
shoes go crazy. Like his shoes, like this is my opinion. Like when I think about buying Jordans, it's never all because it's.
You know what the truth is?
I'm like, okay.
You buying them, you don't even know why you buying them.
You know what? I can agree with you.
You don't know why you buying them.
I just think they look good, honestly.
You buying them though.
Yeah, for sure. I am.
Jordan's the GOAT.
Well, it's a reason. That's all.
You know,
Ask LeBron. Ask why his son went Jordan.
All right, man. We get out of order, bro. No, we get out of order, bro. No. For real, like, we get out of order, bro. We get out of order on this.
What I will.
We get out of order, bro.
This is what I will tell you. You know what I'm saying? Me and some of the guys, we were talking. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm Mike, I'm Bulls, but
yeah, for sure.
I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? So, this the thing. LeBron is the king.
Okay.
But Mike is the GOAT. Simple as that. LeBron is the king. Brian King. That's a hell of a title right now. We're going to get Brian King.
Okay, listen. I'm going to close out.
But Mike is the GOAT.
I'm okay with saying Mike the GOAT. I really am. Like, if you say Mike or LeBron is number one in your list.
But I'm going to give Bron his props. He's the king.
Can LeBron do anything for the rest of his career to surpass Mike? Or can anybody do anything to surpass Mike, period?
LeBron James is declining at this point.
Of course. Yeah, he's getting older.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he had LeBron as Bron. They're two different individuals.
Superman's son can't kick Superman's ass.
But that's we're gonna talk about sons.
So
that was Kobe.
my question is,
that was LeBron.
this is my question: why do you all always compare LeBron to Mike?
Why
don't y'all compare him to Magic? Or compare him to Kobe?
Because
Kobe.
Because he surpassed all of them.
He
surpassed all of them. He surpassed all of them.
Kobe and Magic.
Yeah, he surpassed them.
Oh no.
And Allen Iverson.
All right, listen. Hold on, because this is getting out of order, bro. Hold on.
Godfather. We can't have a conversation about
I took my mic off for y'all. Listen to me. We're not going to do this. LeBron.
Oh, you sick.
This is a message to LeBron, bro. To me, you are the GOAT, bro.
No.
It's no debating.
Who's the
To
GOAT?
me, LeBron is the GOAT. It's no
Please send the doctor.
It's no debating.
We need one.
He ain't never seen a Mike game in his life. He ain't old enough to
no
see
debating,
Michael
bro.
Jordan.
It's no
He
debating.
ain't never seen a Michael Jordan game in his life.
Listen, hold on. LeBron is the best player I've ever seen him laced. Like, listen. And this is the sad part about it. The reason why I love LeBron like this is because of him.
Okay, talk about it. Why you say that?
When I was in his shops, guess who he playing? LeBron. LeBron playing in high school. It's on ESPN.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we watching that game. Everybody glued to that TV.
Yeah, that's the next stop.
I'm just saying. Oh, Jordan. I didn't see Jordan in high school.
What's wrong?
I didn't see Jordan in college. I didn't see Jordan.
That's what I'm saying.
First 3 years.
So you can't speak on that.
But you asked the
You
question.
wouldn't even understand.
But you asked the question, why don't we compare him to Kobe, Magic?
So let me ask
It's
you a
just he
question.
blew
Can I ask you a
that out
question
the.
now?
Go ahead.
Who's the best player in the league now?
Right now?
today,
Yeah.
Jokic or Giannis, either or.
Who's the best player last year?
Jokic or Giannis,
Who's the best player 3 years ago?
probably LeBron or somebody. LeBron,
Who's the best
Jokic.
player 3 years ago in the
Yeah,
league?
he won the
probably,
chip 3 years ago.
About 3 years. Yeah, he won
He
the
won
bubble
the
like
chip.
3 years ago. 3-4 years ago. Yeah. So LeBron,
He won the chip.
like,
So LeBron is the best player at this era.
LeBron been the best player for like 15, 20 years.
How Golden State had that run like that with LeBron?
because
they teamed up together.
They formed the megastars. They formed the monstars.
Trying to beat them boys.
They don't.
But they
Them
formed
boys
the
got
monstars.
best Dynasty. How they run the dynasty in LeBron era?
They're the monstars.
Your starting five is the Hall of Famers.
How?
Your starting five is the Hall of Famers.
The
Yeah.
Lakers was too.
Huh?
What
The
you mean?
Lakers was too when Mike beat them.
No, not like them. They were
Yes, they
different.
were.
Not like them.
Magic was out
Golden
of
State.
no.
The
Not like
Lakers-
Golden State. No,
Nobody can't shoot
I
now.
agree with you. But they weren't Golden
The
State.
Lakers-
A loss, a
The
win
Lakers
is a
didn't have as
win.
much talent as Golden State.
No.
Did they? Did
More.
Oh, I don't know about more.
Do you know the Lakers
All right,
basketball?
all right, listen. You started this, and I should not listen. On the next pod, bro.
Wait a minute.
On the next pod, we're gonna talk about this because you did this shit.
Do you know the
You
Lakers
started this, bro.
Do you know who's on the Lakers basketball team?
Oh my God.